I voted for the first time in German elections. It was such a different experience. They had lots of parties, lots of people's names. It was so complicated. I thought like, am I doing this right? Why is it so hard? I just want to like pick something, someone. Today is election day in Germany. I don't know how the election works in Germany. That's why I wanted to like get to know this stuff. I was very apolitical my whole life, so I did not know which party to vote for. But there is a solution to that. It's called Wahl-O-Mat. I don't know if you can say it. It means something like Election-O-Mat. So it asks you like 38 questions to find out what you think about certain topics parties are advocating for. And then you can also change the prioritization of the questions depending on what you think about it. You can give them double points about the stuff you feel it's very, very important. It includes stuff like, oh, in Bavaria, the places should be open after 8 p.m. If you disagree, neutral. And then they have like stuff about schools, renewable energy, migration politics, stuff like that, 38 questions. And after that, they give you a percentage of the parties you most inclined to pick, depending on those options. And I did that, and based on that I found out 3-4 parties that could be suitable for my opinion, and I looked them up, what they are advocating for in Bavaria and in Munich in general. I'm going for one of the bigger parties that I have like over 65 or 60% of agreeing with, and I will go vote now. It's a school nearby my place, so I will just walk there, and I'm excited how this will go. I got like an information on the post. Where is it? It's like one piece of paper I need to bring with me and my ID. I will take that. And after that, after 3 p.m. today, I will actually count the votes. I will also document it because I thought it's such an interesting concept. Most of the Germans will buy leather, so you can actually give your vote weeks before the election. And on the election day, they start counting the votes that came by post, and also the votes people gave on the side on the election day. So that was an interesting concept for me. A lot of stuff I didn't know about, and I just wanted to learn it, because I just wanted to like be a good citizen to the country where I'm paying lots of taxes and like give my voice and yeah, be a good citizen. That was my intention in general, and I educated myself a little bit about the politics of the place I'm living in, and yeah, let's go out. It was the most systematic thing I've ever seen in my life. It was so German. It was incredible to experience that kind of different way of democracy with lots of parties, lots of different options. It was an interesting experience. I will talk about it later. But now I came home at 2:30 a.m. We finished at around 2. Oh, it took so long. Longer than I expected. We finished at 2. I just got home so late. But yeah, I did my duty as a responsible, good citizen. I'm happy and ready to go to bed. And it's like the regional election, so I could pick like for Bavaria and Oberbavaria. Regional election, they had like 2 options. One is for the state, the other one is for the district. Land and Bezirk in German. So the state had like 2 blue papers for my vote, and the district had 2 blue papers. One it was like really small in blue and white, 2 small ones, and it opens like, I think the size of my arm or something. The other thing is like nothing I've seen in my life before. it was almost as big as I am. Seriously, it was 150 over 1 meter or 90 centimeters. It was just like a huge thing to open and then to put a check and then put it back in. I was like, how do I fold this? Why is it so difficult? One thing I realized, you got like this one letter for you to be able to go out. And I just showed this and that was okay. Then I voted. They had like 4 different garbage bins, the yellow stuff, to put my vote into. And I did not realize to put like one check in the one big paper because it was too hard to like open and close. I gave an empty vote. I wasn't sure, is it all mine? I think maybe it's like all the names under this list and everything is on the small one. I wasn't sure. So I got to vote like 4 times in one election, and one time I did not vote. I didn't know. It's my first time. I think it's okay. I didn't realize that this kind of stuff you learn in your family, and I was so unfamiliar with the whole concept. I need to learn a bit more. That's why I also volunteered in the election to count the votes. I just wanted to learn how the system functions. I wanted to be a good citizen, really, because it is now the only citizenship that I have. I just want to like learn how the country really functions, and it feels really nice to be a part of this huge democracy. Germany is one of the biggest economies in the world. It's like a really good country in my opinion, and to be able to participate in the democracy they built was an honor for me. I felt so privileged, and I wouldn't like give away my voice just because I didn't know how to. This time maybe I failed partially, but for the next time I've learned. So I would recommend you to do Wahl-O-Mat. This is the website also German people use because, for example, there are new parties and they want to check, do they align with the values? And I learned that while I was helping out with the counting of the votes. All German people, obviously. And I got to chat with people and learn a few things about how the whole system works. So there's this regional election for the state and for the district. And there is the whole election in Germany to vote for the parliament in Berlin. And there is like the European vote thing for the EU. Democracy! Lots of stuff here! I just did not know. And they have like 14 parties. The counting of the votes was like, wow, a struggle. I think I will start a petition on, pretty please can we do this digitally? Papers are huge. It felt like such a waste, to be honest. It was so hard to count. I started at 3:30 and we ended up counting the votes until 2 a.m. I stayed there for 11 hours and just me as one person. And I was in the 500 something table. That's just only Munich. One big table has like 10 people, 8 to 10. And one person gets 90 euros as someone only sitting there, like counting the votes, and someone responsible for typing the whole thing into the system gets like 140 for that engagement. And there are like a lot of different people responsible for like, some rules or like guiding the people in general. How much does this cost? It feels like so costly. No wonder I pay so much taxes here. Part of it goes to democracy and to the elections. So where my taxes went, it was a good experience. I'm paying so much taxes, I just want to know where it's going. And I had the opportunity to really take part in it now. I felt happy that I did something in my new citizenship. I don't know how long I will stay in this country, to be honest. But I have the citizenship and I felt some type of responsibility to do something about it. It felt nice. All right, that was it for today. Hope you enjoyed this and see you next time. Thank you. Subscribe for more. Bye.